Yes. It says that I'm live. I'm live. And you know how I start every show telling you to make sure you log on to doggiediamondstv.com. That is my official website. Make sure you log on to doggiediamondstv.com. On that website, you're going to find videos that you might have missed. You're going to find various things on that website. Check it out, doggiediamondstv.com. And while you at it, when you get a chance, make sure you subscribe to No Mercy TV, because that is my co-host for tonight. Make sure, hold on, that shit say subscribe. I ain't subscribed. Whoops, see, look, that's how you do it right there. I'm telling you to subscribe, and I ain't even subscribed. What the hell is going on? You know what it is? I was subscribed to the other channel, Trap New York. So I ain't even subscribed to the channel myself. So you see how easy that was? You see, look right here. You just hit this and you hit all to get all the notifications. And have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you didn't, let me give you some details really quick. First and foremost, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV as well as the Interlude TV. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, and the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just hit me up on Instagram. Listen, man, and if you have something you need, then hit up at Coach Kandaka. And this is for artists, podcasters, business owners, content creators alike. The services include social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building, rollout strategy, product management, and monetization strategies. She can help you with all of that if you just need any of those services. Let's go. Yes, I'm here. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
We here. We're going to talk about some battle rap tonight. It's been a while. So, you know, we're going to talk about battle rap. Make sure you hit that like button. That like got to go up. We need them likes liking. Watt Slice, what's going on? Sticky Finger, what is going on? Yes. We got Shaw Northside in the building. We got Sucker Free in the building. I know it's Saturday night. Y'all might be outside doing whatever or whatever's going on. Some of y'all are suffering from after Halloween. I seen more damn adults than the damn children. Gemini, what's going on? Thank you for being here tonight. Yes, we are here. Make sure them likes is going up. I need them likes liking. If you're joining us, if you're watching on the playback, make sure you hit the like. We don't talk about battle rap often, but we're going to talk about it tonight. I know wrestling is on too. I should have been watching it, but I ain't feel like it. I wanted to do some content. November 1st. Yep. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Don't forget, if you're in the chat, put your name in the chat so I can shout you out, shout out your area. Make sure you pull up. We are here in the building. Myself as well as No Mercy. Jennifer, how are you doing? If you are a fan of battle rap, you're going to like what we're talking about tonight. We're going to talk tonight. Yes. It's Boss, what's going on? Where all the battle rap fans at that want to talk about the culture? Arizona's in the building. I'm here. Yes. Make sure y'all hit that like button too. I know people be in the cut, watching, don't want to hit like. It's fine. It happens. It happens. I think I'm gonna start going live every night again. It's been a while since I did it, like every night. I'm good, I can't complain. Nobody's listening anyway. You know, sometimes as men, we can't complain because nobody wants to hear it. You look weak and like a sucker when you complain. I ain't got my watches on. Don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
K-Shine, what's up? Mr. Q, what's going on, bro? All right, we here. We here, y'all ready? Let's get this started. Let's get this show started. All right, we here, we in the building. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is my co-host. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, y'all already know what time it is, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Y'all already know, man. Pushing the culture forward. This is what we do. Man.
We
Here to
pushing
talk
the.
some battle rap shit tonight.
We gonna talk battle rap. One day, me and you just gotta talk rap too. I gotta see where your rap knowledge is at. You know what I'm saying? But I want
Let's get it.
I
I'm
want,
with all that.
I want XL here. I want you and XL. I smoke both. Nah, y'all both cool. We could
Listen,
we could debate. Yeah,
you know, Excel. His hip hop knowledge is crazy.
he's a baby.
You know, he used to rock with rest in peace, Sean Price. He used to rock with Sean P heavy. So
I used to be in Sean Price's house, but he's down with Team Homie. Rest in peace to PH.
Yeah.
Why we say that? Rest in peace to PH. Yeah, that was my
rest
bro
in peace,
too.
PH, man.
So battle rap, you are you a league owner, right?
League owner, blogger.
Right.
I done hosted other people's events, all kinds of shit, man. I done been a judge for King of the Dot. We was on Twitch when King of the Dot had their Twitch deal. They brought us on, me, Excel and Sly to, you know, judge the battles and to do media coverage and shit like that. So, you know, kind of made my mark all around battle rap, you know?
All right, we're gonna watch the S word though. I like to get monetized. I don't know what you do on your channel. I like monetization. So you can say ish, you know what I'm saying? Let me know, hold up your hand, I'll beep you or something like that. I don't know, but you know.
Got you.
So let me ask you a question about owning
What's
a
up?
league. That seems to be like a headache. We seeing a lot of things going on with the league owners. The league owners be more lit than the damn battle rappers sometimes. What is it? What is the headache of owning a league?
You know what it is, man? I don't think it's a single league owner that hasn't been in controversy. Like, I feel like if you ain't been in no controversy, you're not a real league owner, because every league owner, from the biggest league owners to the smallest league owners, get in some type of bullshit.
You
it's
just say
really all
BS,
the ego.
BS. Remember the cursing. You got
I keep forgetting my fault.
It's not like it's a bunch of children in here. You know, it's just, yeah. Go ahead. There we go.
I know. You too with this yellow.
Yeah, I don't like
money
yellows.
sign. They always.
I don't like yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, like it's always controversy. It's always just egos clashing,
Right.
in battle rap, you know. And a lot of league owners also have their own YouTube channels as platforms. So when artists do the typical thing, go on a platform to start saying, "Yo, this league owner was doing X, Y, Z." What is the league owner gonna do? The league owner, this ain't like the industry where the league owners got to be all professional and, you know, like the label heads and just sit in the office and just chill and not say nothing. No, the league owner is going to jump right on their platform. They're going to respond, and it's going to be a back and forth. So the headaches are endless when it comes to league owners. You got people not showing up for battles, people running off with deposits, all kinds of stuff we got to worry about as league owners. You know, so it becomes a crazy, tedious, you know, kind of process. But those of us who really passionate about it, that's why some of us have been here for years, because overall we just love the culture. You feel me? There's not a lot of money in it, so you know.
So it's not a lot of money, or is it money? Where does the money come from?
Money come from all different avenues. It's, you know, a little bit of money in YouTube. You could get sponsors. Some leagues, they charge certain battlers to perform on their platforms.
I didn't know that.
So it's
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I ain't gonna hold you. We was one of the first ones that was really incorporating that into our league, because there was a lot of people no showing battles. So it got to a point where it's like, yo, if you're gonna battle over here, you gotta pay $100, $200, whatever the case was. Then a lot of other leagues started doing the same thing. So, you know, you got some leagues that do it, some that don't.
Right. So,
but it's all sorts of different avenues to get money as a league owner. You just got to know how to get it.
So that's the perfect segue into the John the Don situation that's going on right now. What
John, my guy too.
Yeah, that's my bro right there, right? Shout out to John. Peace to Yonkers.
This is an ugly situation.
I'm
still not keen on all the details about it, but
from what we're hearing is that there was a lot of money given out, and a lot of money's not getting to the people that were supposed to get the monies. But the battles, some of them came out. They on Tubi. There's a lot of situation. From what you know, the information, could you explain to the people what you know so far?
So what I know is they had their what was supposed to be their final bullpen event. It was called Endgame. The main event was supposed to be John versus Cassidy. That didn't go down because supposedly Cassidy was sick. And there was a bunch of other battles that did happen, but from what I know, most of the people on the card didn't get their back ends, like they didn't get paid. And even still to this day, there's still a bunch of people like Danny Myers. I think Sirius Jones had an issue, about getting their money. And then all of a sudden, people saying the battles dropped on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like good battle rap business is even if the artist didn't get paid, right? Let's say some artists are real cool about it, like, yo, you ain't giving me my back end, just don't put the footage out until we handle the business.
Right.
Once we handle the back end and I get the rest of my money, you could do with the footage what you please.
Mm-hmm.
But once you start putting the footage out, it's like, man, you done forgot about taking care of what you're supposed to be taken care of. So once the battles come out on Tubi, now everybody's extra tight because they're like, yo, we ain't get paid yet, but now our footage is being used to run up revenue for somebody, and we still ain't get our money. So that's what everybody's still mad at John for, and he's saying he didn't know nothing about the Tubi situation. I guess whoever filmed it, they was giving the footage to somebody else, and that's how that whole thing went. So I'm not too keen on all the details. Like I haven't seen all the like blogs and interviews around it, but that's what I know in terms of all the stuff that I came across so far.
And we heard Danny Myers said he wanted to fight. I did hear that he wanted to fight. But some of the battles did come out, and they were on Tubi, so somebody signed off somewhere, and somebody did something, and John is saying it ain't him,
which is crazy. And you know what's bad about it? As many people watch Tubi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just watching Tubi, you come across some rap battles, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a good thing for the culture because when you see battles on Tubi, now it's like, okay, Tubi's a popular platform right now. Battle rap got another space to kind of exist and probably, run up some more revenue. It's supposed to be a good thing. But for this to be a thing and there's so much controversy behind it, it's just like, damn, like battle rap can't even get a good spotlight off what's supposed to be a positive situation.
Right. Because everybody's supposed to be like, oh, we on Tubi is lit. But Tubi takes a while to get on. So how long did they know that it was going to be going on Tubi? He didn't know at all?
And that's what I find crazy.
Yeah.
And I know with a lot of leagues, like there's usually different hands in the jar in terms of certain leagues. So you'll have, like for me at the Trap New York, you got me and you got Peso.
Mm-hmm.
URL, Smack and Beasley. At RBE, it's ARP, it's Shada, it's a few people. King of the Dot, it's Organic, it's Gully, it's been other people over the years. So sometimes I guess things kind of get lost in translation with the business. Nobody really knows who's coordinating what, but then you see some Tubi stuff and you're like, okay, who's the person behind this? Because it's battlers that still get paid. And if John's saying he don't know nothing, then people don't know where to point to because John is like the face. He's the most popular one. His face is out there in terms of the bullpen brand. So it's like, all right, we can't direct our angle over there. Then who do we get mad at? And
then the sponsor came out and said something. Then the partner came out today. Will Slick came out and said,
Slick Will, yeah, we did the show earlier. We was hearing that Will was going to do an interview on you. Will is usually more reserved.
Right.
He's usually more reserved and more quiet. He don't really do interviews. Right. So for him to have to come out and speak, he must have really felt the way about something.
Right. Because he's a partner. Then he was saying that it's no bullpen. So when I seen today, I think it was, what's his name, Battle Rap Facts. That's his channel that he was on today. That guy, Battle Facts. He was interviewing Will Slick today, and he was saying that they don't even really have a LLC no more for bullpen, and because it goes on Shrug Life. Yeah, it was the LLC dissolved, so it didn't really matter if the LLC exists anymore because it goes on Shrug Life anyway, and Shrug Life is John, and it was just like, what the hell are y'all talking about? So how do y'all do the business, and how do y'all what the hell is going on? So what are people signing? What are people doing paperwork with? What exactly is happening? So I was really, really confused about a lot of that. And
see, John dropped a statement on Twitter where he was saying he didn't make $1 off the Endgame event. So I'm wondering if he even put up money. Like, what in bullpen this whole time, what was his role? Like, was he just setting up the battles? Was he more so like a brand ambassador? Was he actually getting paid? Like, I would just wonder what was his role this whole time with bullpen.
Well, I would think that he being the face, because he is an active battle rapper as well, would be the
Right.
attraction to, yo, do you want to come over here? Do you want to battle? Do you want to do this? And he would be the one that's attracting on people. You know what I'm saying? So Lawrence RBE, what's going on? Thank you. Yeah, RBE.
Lawrence,
Yeah,
salute,
that's
my
the
guy.
fan right there. You know what I'm saying? So the deep thing about that is that him being the face, he would be the attraction regardless to what. And when you are the most popular person at this thing, you're gonna get all the blame. So Smack
Definitely.
can't pass the blame. Yo, it was Chico. You know, Beasley can't even say it was Smack. Yo, you are the so-called the business guys. Smack is
Right.
the face, but everybody gonna say Smack. How many battle rappers diss Smack right there? You know what I'm saying? Or blame
Smack don't
Smack.
even know what's
Smack
going
don't even
on
know
half the
what's
time.
going on. Or he could play like he don't know what's going on, because if it's a company, you still gotta sign off. You need all them signatures on that paperwork. And I know as far as smacking them, their paperwork is right and exact. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
John can't say, I don't know what's going on. Nah, bro. Who filmed the battles? So let's throw a hypothetical in there. If somebody had the footage,
Right.
did you not pay the people who shot the footage so they went and sold it to somebody else and did something else with it?
But see, that's the thing. I think Avocado filmed this event, and Avocado not one of those types. So if he ain't get paid, whoever he was in contact with, he must have still gave them the footage. It must not have been John. It probably was one of the other hands in bullpen, and he gave them the footage, and then they did the Tubi thing.
But I heard there's only three
That's what I
people,
think
right?
of.
Is John, Will Slick, and somebody else that Will Slick was saying is not even really a part of it. It was somebody else, a name he said. I can't think of it right now.
This statement I'm looking at from John page right now, he's saying it was a third party involved.
Right.
So I guess whoever that third party was, maybe they was putting up a good bulk of the funding, and then they got the Tubi situation. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Interesting. That's yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, that's
Because
interesting.
behind the scenes, there are a lot of people trying to, help curate certain stuff in terms of battle rap. Like even a venue that we were using recently in Brooklyn for our trap events. These guys are plugged in on the Tubi side.
Yeah, Chris Petty.
You get
That's
what
who
I'm
it is.
saying?
Mega Bill said Chris Petty. Yeah, that was the other person who's supposed to have been a third
Chris
person.
Petty?
Chris
Okay.
Petty. Yeah. Thank you, Mega Bills, for putting that in the chat. Yeah, he's supposed to be like a third person in that situation, but Will Slick is saying he don't really got no say so and none of that. He just it's just you remember like everybody's just like, it ain't me, it ain't me, it ain't me, it ain't me, but somebody doing something.
Somebody.
So the only problem that John has to face is that you being the face, no pun intended, you get all the blame, regardless it's your fault. And
Yeah.
when we in these situations, if something happened at Trap New York, No Mercy gonna get all the blame. You could try to
Right.
say, is this person? So if it ain't you a peso, you can't say, nah, yo, my brother-in-law. No, we dealt with you.
Right.
So you can't say, I don't know what's going on, because one of the biggest problem that we have, Harlem Legend TV in the building, one of Angry Fan in the building, one of the biggest problems that we have with battle rap is that when you the boss, you the boss. You can't say you don't know what's going on, because that makes you not a boss now.
Yeah.
But I was saying this
Yep.
the other day. I was saying like a lot of times, like a lot of people be big on this. I'm the boss. Yo, I'm the boss. Yo, to be a
don't be
boss.
moving like it.
Yo, all the responsibility fall on you when you the boss. Everything fall on you. You can't
Yeah.
say,
The wins and the losses.
yo, the wins, the losses, the mics not being right, the camera
Right.
angles being bad. Everything is your fault when you the boss.
Yeah,
Everything
that's
is
a
your
fact.
fault. So John can't say, I don't know what's going on. Or he just got to say, yo, I stepped away from the company. That's it. He got to resign.
And
You know what
I
I'm saying?
still think it should be some accountability, because even all of the bosses that do have their hands in the pot when it comes to a battle league, they're supposed to be consistent communication.
Right.
That's always supposed to go down. So even if it's something where it's like, yo, it was somebody else's fault, you still shouldn't point the finger. You still should
You're
take
the boss.
accountability and
There
say,
is
you know
no
what?
finger. When you're the boss, there is no
Right.
finger. The only finger you do is this. Shout out to Angry Fan 007 in the building, Harlem Legend TV in the building
Caps,
as
what
well.
up, man?
Caps, what's going on? All right. So we're gonna see how this turn out. We're gonna see what happens with this. Hopefully everybody get their money. Hopefully everything get rectified. Cause
Yeah.
stuff like this go
A
to the
lot of
streets.
people gonna want to fight.
Yeah, but I say yeah, we said stuff like this go to the streets. Straight up. Stuff like this
Yeah.
go to the streets. So another thing I want to talk about that's very, very controversial that's happening right now. DNA versus Jae Millz. It was Jae Millz versus DNA and Goods. Goods somehow cooled his way out of it. And
Yeah, he done.
he cooled his
two-stepped his way
yeah, he
back out
cool.
of that.
But so now it's DNA and Jae Millz. They both dropped diss records. What'd you think about the
Right.
diss records?
So I thought Jae Mill's first one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought DNA's was I feel like he could have. I feel like he could have went for a better production. Like listening to that, it sounded like a damn near like an 80s or 70s kind of rap record. I wanted to hear something a little more modern. Like it just for me, it just wasn't hitting. People said it was good.
DNA,
but
you
me
didn't like
personally-
DNA diss record?
Nah,
I thought it was fire. Yo, I
I
thought
seen what he was going for, but I was like, nah, that for me that wasn't it.
word.
wasn't.
I thought, yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
And I'm pro DNA. Like I'm a huge DNA fan. Like I think if they actually battled, DNA will body Jae Millz. But when it comes to this on beat thing, I felt like Jae Millz got him in that first round.
Word, yo, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Right. So let's say this.
They both had some smooth lines.
No,
though.
DNA
DNA had a couple of them in there.
We know that Jae Millz is a veteran rapper on the beat, right?
Right.
He's a part of Platinum Records. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But I thought I don't know. I thought DNA record was fire. I don't know. Well, you know what? Let me say this. I think it shocked me that he rhymed good. Am I
okay.
gassing because I was shocked that it was good? Because I thought it was.
I respect that.
Yeah, because
respect that.
because what's the thing about battle rappers? They can't rap on beat, right?
Can't rap on beat.
So when I heard DNA rap on the beat and it was actually good, I think maybe I was shocked. So am I gassing because I was shocked?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. It's a shock factor.
But he
It's a
did
shock
what he
factor
did
because
good though.
you used to hearing Jae Millz on beat.
Right.
So when you finally do hear DNA, you're like, oh, this joint is actually all right. Then, you're going to run with that. Me personally, as just as somebody who's listened to both for so long, I've heard DNA on beat before, and knowing that, because DNA, he's in Power. He's been doing certain little songs and getting placements here and there. So I kind of been hearing him on beat for a minute. And the joint he did against Millz, I've heard him do tracks that were, in my personal opinion, better than that before. So I felt like he could have, did a little better with that. But it was cool.
All right,
It was
so
cool.
that's the songs. I ain't gonna front. When it comes to the blogs, Jae Millz is up 17-0. On the blogs,
Yeah.
he surprised me with that ether thing. I was like, yo, whoever doing his
Even with
editing,
the editing,
whoever,
I don't know if he editing his own stuff.
Whoever
He
doing-
got an editor, but yeah, he was on point with them blogs. Them joints was funny.
his
And he was
editing,
using facts.
his camera work, that sound, he's up on that. When it comes to the blogs, this I don't think they've outblogged him yet. When it comes to that,
and look at that. You might have some people that feel like, in terms of the blogs, maybe Goods was getting them or whatever the case was. But this is my first time seeing Jae Millz in that arena.
candid.
So looking at that and how clean his presentation was,
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, he got him.
because we are into the aesthetic of the camera work and the lighting and all
Right.
that. We're into that. So when we see that, we appreciate. Oh, he put some work into this. You know what I'm saying? The editing was
Exactly.
good, and I don't think
He ain't just put the phone. He ain't just tilt the phone
Right,
up on
right.
a plate and
Right. Yeah, right.
just let it run. No,
Right.
he actually put his time and effort into it. So,
But Jae
I
Millz
respect
is I think Jae Millz is, because the argument was, is he a legend or a pioneer? What say you?
both.
Both. Okay.
I feel like both because Pioneer he's definitely one of the earliest successful guys that, you know, got out of battle rap, like in terms of the DVD era.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we got a lot of people that were successful in battle rap from the YouTube era, but when it comes to the DVDs, Jae Millz is one of those. He got a bunch of high profile battles, you know, him versus when he went to Daddy's house, when he battled Mook, like he got a bunch
Saya
of battles
Castro
that,
was
you
the
know,
guy he battled. Saya Castro.
Saya Castro,
Yeah,
right.
Saya
You
Castro.
know, he battled Ines,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, that
so
was crazy.
Jae Millz,
Him and Ines went crazy. And I heard they
yeah.
went like 20 rounds or something like that where we didn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we didn't see all
Right,
the
we didn't see
all of the
everything.
footage. Like they put extra rounds out, but I don't think we ever really got the full battle.
I would go on record and say if it wasn't for Jae Millz, we might not have Murder Mook.
Right, because at the time that they battled,
Yeah, who the
Jae
hell
Millz
was Murder
the
Mook?
star.
Yeah, who the hell was? Well, I didn't know who he was. I'm from BK, so I was like, who was this kid? Then when we heard him rap, I was like, oh, this kid is hanging in there a little bit. Although I thought Jae
Yeah.
Millz won that battle.
Yeah,
But
Jae
Mook-
Millz definitely won
but
that battle.
Mook was-
that's not a doubt.
He showed
But-
he was qualified, and he was
Right.
the next guy in line. You know, but I thought I thought the blogs, Jae Millz is winning the blogs.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at DNA. Like I said, it shocked me. I ain't gonna hold you. It shocked me. I was like, hold up, because you know the stigma on battle rappers is that you can't rap on beat.
Exactly.
They can't make good songs. That's you know that's the stigma. So on beat, what are you ranking it? Because they both did two. No, they both did. DNA got to do another one.
Yeah.
So what you saying
Yeah,
is
Jae Millz' second one was cool. I don't feel like it was as good as the first one. The second one was good. I feel like DNA, if he comes with the right approach, he could possibly beat the second one. So we waiting to see what that's going to be about.
so you got it so far. Jae
Millz
Millz
one
is
up.
Jae Millz is one up on beat. Blogs, Jae Millz
Yeah.
is 15 and 0 on that shit. I think he won all the blogs. Like I watched because even when they was trying to see one thing that we do wrong, right? In our culture, and this is all culture, we'll embrace somebody, right?
Right.
And then we're quick to discredit them. Like, so they'll say he a legend, he this, that, and the third, but then when you get mad, be like, oh, you living in the past, you washed up. I kind of don't like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, Jae Millz is a legend and a pioneer. You know, he's
Agreed.
definitely like, he's one of the first battle rappers we saw with that style of battle rap, that a cappella rapping in each other's face. Before it was rapping to the beat in each other's face
Right.
or whatever. This is the first time we seen them, just rapping. Cause I was like, who the hell is Jae Millz? I didn't know none of them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know none of them. And if you from Harlem or you from that area, I didn't know about none of that. You know,
Yeah. I got cousins that knew Jae Millz. Like one of my cousins went to school with him. You know, and then he was on Mad Cyphers. That was like a local access channel thing. You see
B-Cat.
him,
B-Cat.
J.R. Ryder.
Yep,
I think
B-Cat.
Clips was on there, like mad people from the town that was, getting put on that camera and, able to rap and stuff like that. So
I'm mad though. I ain't gonna front. I'm Brooklyn, but Harlem do got the best battle rappers. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. You know
yeah,
who's
Brooklyn, y'all got a couple.
Who we
couple
got?
out there?
who we got?
Damn, I forgot. I can't the names. I'm gonna say.
Say the names. I ain't going. If listen, no matter how I feel about anybody, if they fire, they fire. Who we got? Name them.
Y'all got Cortez.
Okay, great battle rapper.
Y'all got Jay Murder.
Jay Murder is cool. I seen Jay Murder beat JC one time at RB event. I thought Jay Murder
yeah.
won that event. Although the internet was like JC won that. Nah, Jay Murder won in that building. Go ahead.
Yeah. Who else I got? Math, of course.
Eh.
Yeah, Math have his moments.
Right. But see, his antics overshadow his greatness.
Yeah.
Because when he's on. But I think Math really hit a wall. That Calico battle is brutal, man.
Yeah.
That was the first
That was
time we
bad.
saw, okay, this nigga is beatable, but then that was the greatness of Calico too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mav just had an off night. I mean, but it was all right. So who else? Because it's getting
Who
dark.
else I got from out there? Who else I got from Brooklyn? Show Off is from
I
Brooklyn.
like Show Off. See, it's getting dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
Steams
saying.
is from Brooklyn.
I
Dot
like
from
Steams.
Brooklyn.
I like the reach guard. I like the chat is saying math is trash. Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that.
I can't see the chat right now, so if
Yeah.
y'all fry me up, I missed it. I'll catch it on the replay.
But see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all got
We go hard, got a whole league out there. They got Brooklyn Carter, all them guys.
yeah, but see, they gotta not respect. I'm gonna
Mr.
say
Wavy was from out there.
I like Mr. Wavy. But I'm gonna say this. I like Mr. Wavy a lot, but I'm gonna say this respectfully. We go hard. Gotta tap in with somebody from BK that could get that out there. Conceited. All right, conceited is our champion. Conceited. Thank you. The Emilio Egbar show. Conceited is our champion. But damn, when we say these names, it's hard to say that when you got Rex, Mook, Lux, Clips. Y'all won right there.
Yo, that's a fact.
Now we could throw in Ice. Now we could throw in Jae Millz.
Yeah.
Then we could throw in
Sway.
K-Shine. Sway. We could throw in No. K-Shine, you Brooklyn now, bro. K-Shine was living in Brooklyn for a while. Nope,
Yeah,
K-Shine.
I know.
K-Shine, you Brooklyn now. You know what I'm saying?
K-Shine was definitely in Brooklyn for a hot minute.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Like when y'all got fucking Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. You could do a Mount Rushmore with just Harlem.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm mad. I'm from the town. Like I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Cortez get enough props as he deserved.
You know what? I just thought about something because we mentioned Conceited. When people mention successful battle rappers,
Conceited
his
is
name don't get brought up enough.
He is the most successful, in my opinion.
Most?
Yeah, because that Wild 'N Out is big, and he doesn't need to battle ever again, and he's a household name. Listen, he got one of the most famous.
You think he's bigger than Hitman outside of battle rap?
I think he's better than Hitman in all ways.
No, I'm saying bigger.
Yeah, because he got one of the most famous memes ever.
Oh yeah,
That's one of the most famous memes ever.
You are right about that.
The most famous
right
memes ever is Conceited.
Yeah. So he would be the most successful.
Yeah. Joe, my favorite Poster Boy. Rest in peace to Poster Boy too. Crazy.
Rest in peace, Poster Boy. Man.
You know what was fire too? I watched B Magic and Conceited over and over sometimes. That's like one of the biggest replay battles ever. But Conceited, I think Hitman has a big fan base. You understand what I'm saying? Like people love Hitman. But Hitman lost a lot of his last few battles though. Nobody really gonna admit that. Not taking nothing away from him, but I think with Hitman, what happened was because Murder Mook beat shit down his leg, man.
Yeah. Mook got him out of there.
Yo, Murder Mook is really the final boss. Like
look at his last few.
Yeah.
He been putting belt to ass.
Yeah, he's like the final boss.
Yeah.
Although
the final boss of battle rap. I agree.
The final boss. Although I would think I don't think Rex get enough props for keeping Dot Mob together. I think Mook is the face.
Right.
But shout out to T-Rex. And hopefully you taking care of your health. Hopefully you in a better place. And I wish you the best as far as your health. You know, I don't want nobody to go through any health complications based off of what we doing to ourselves and then not having the good surroundings. You know, health is wealth. But Rex was just that guy for so long, man. Like, just that guy.
Nah, Rex is one of them ones. Rex always been in my top 5.
Oh shit, hold on. Now we could say, look, J.R. Ryder, Fred the Godson, those is battle rappers too. Rest in peace to Fred.
Ain't Fred from the Bronx?
He is, but he used to be in Harlem battling.
He used to be in Harlem.
Battling. Yeah, he used to be. But he's
Harlem
definitely.
And Bronx really got like a good intertwined relationship.
Yeah. Like you cross the bridge, and you. But I mean.
Yeah.
So handle this. If you had to take somebody that you wanted to beat shit down a rapper leg, say Fab wanted to battle, or Lloyd Banks say I'm battling. If you had to pick Mook or Lux to battle Lloyd Banks, who would you pick?
I'm going Mook easily.
Easily.
Going Mook, because Mook. This is what I always liked about Mook, and what I always appreciated. That he brought the battle rap, the direct attack of your opponent, and actually breaking them down.
Right.
Like, you got a lot of battle rappers that just get up there and rap a whole bunch of random bars that have nothing to do with their opponent. They could save the bars for their battle and battle somebody else with it, right? Mook has always tailored his stuff specifically for his opponents, and his build up, his delivery, the way he set the story up has always been crazy.
Right. Let me
So
take
I would go him definitely.
quick commercial for y'all. Hold this. If you want to get interviewed on Doggie Diamonds TV, just hit me up at Doggie Diamonds on IG. You better hop on this special offer. It's a 35-minute interview with social media promo, live stream or taped, and an additional guest could be in your interview. Hit me up on IG at Doggie Diamonds. All right, we got to do our own commercials and our stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we plug what we doing.
Of course, I do that at the beginning of all my blogs. Like,
I do it at the beginning, but I'm doing the trickery too. I'm starting, when we get a little,
Listen, our first joint got like almost 200,000 views.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, we going
the viewership gonna be there.
No, we going listen. We got to push because I got to bring you on more. I think. What are we anticipating right now in the battles? Is it Daylight and Lux finally?
I want to say, yeah, that's one of the few left that we waiting on, which I don't know when that's going to happen. Like, it seemed like they both been a little fronting on that because Daylight, his music career is taking off a little bit.
Okay.
Because he got the whole, what's the group called? A Room Full of Mirrors? I think it's under like TDE or something like that. And, he got his rap career that he's trying to get off the ground. So I don't know if this him and Lux thing happens anytime soon, at least.
But I think it's very, very anticipated.
Definitely.
What's next for Mook? Like, who could beat Mook right now?
Damn, that's a good question. A lot of people say the next Mook battle need to be him and Surf, like when Surf come home.
But Surf gonna need a tune-up. Like, he just getting out of jail and shit. This nigga used to waking up at 4 in the morning every day.
If you look at how history goes, Surf first battle after getting out of jail has always been crazy.
No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna do the numbers, but
right. But no, in terms of like the reaction and response in the room and everything like that, like Mook needs to go up against that. That's the most scary Surf, the first battle home. So that's why they saying Mook need to battle that Surf. No tune up, just let them two get right to it.
That's a build up like 10, 12 years in the making too. That's yeah. I think URL said they got a whole documentary that's like ready to go. Yo, you know who?
Once that battle get locked.
You know who would give Mook a problem, but they probably never would battle? Calico.
I don't think so. Nah, not Calico. He would do good. But I don't think he not beating Mook.
I ain't say beat.
Oh, okay.
I said give him a good battle. I think it would have we would watch it.
Yeah.
Is it a heavyweight headliner? No. But I think it would be a good battle because Cal know how to talk to them dudes that stand in front of him too. You know what I'm saying? He don't roll over and play dead. You know what I'm saying? You know
that I think setting matters. Like if you look at when Mook battled Arsenal, like the pit style setting, smaller room. Right. I would want to see Mook and Calico in there.
Yeah, RBE.
Because I feel like Calico.
Yeah. The blue room would be crazy.
That would be fire.
That would be crazy.
That would be fire. You know what's low key one of my favorite battles of all time?
What's up?
Calico versus Ill Will. In the parking lot.
Right.
Because it was originally supposed to be at, I think, Drum, and they like ran out of time. So they went to like a parking lot in, I think, like Jersey or something and did the battle. But the way that battle came out, if we could see battles like that all the time, I will be watching them all day.
Right.
Because that was a crazy battle.
Lux. Let's talk about Lux real quick. Was it a 3-0 versus Twerk?
Yeah,
Gentlemen's.
gentlemen's.
Gentlemen.
Because Twerk was spazzing.
I
Twerk was spazzing.
think Lux was very, very concise in what he wanted
Yeah.
to say, how he wanted to convey it. Lux is a rapper that first listen, them bars gonna go over your head. Then when you listen back, but Twerk did his thing. I think Twerk was just all over the place, and I think Twerk first round was long as hell, like
Too long.
too long. He should.
Like, he started losing me at one point. I'm like, yo, how long? Like when you have to ask yourself, okay, how long are they rapping?
Right.
That's when you know it's getting a little crazy.
Right.
Like there's long rounds sometimes that you might enjoy, and because the person's spazzing all the way through, but then it's like the Twerk first round against Lux kind of started to trail off a little bit, and I was like, yo, is he still rapping?
Yeah. You know, when
the
you got something to
video
drink and
skip? Did I
shit.
skip Lux round or something?
I did that too, because I think I answered the phone and I turned it down and I'm like, yo, hold on, what happened? You know, this dude, I think he should have saved the Lux impression for the second round.
Yeah.
Should have saved the Lux impression for the second round. It was just too, it didn't really fit with what he was doing at first. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It didn't.
I agree. You're supposed to, with battle rap, especially with certain battles, you kind of got to tell a story and stuff like that, like using a prop. You don't just do that in the first round. You save that for like the second or third.
Right.
You know, so he definitely should have did that, but Lux just came with it. Lux was right to the point, and Lux, what he did, I feel like, was, I'm not gonna say he dumbed down his style, but he's made it easier to digest now.
Right.
Like you catching it as he's
at the
as
moment,
he's throwing
yeah.
it out.
At the moment, yeah.
Right. You know, like when he did the whole Nipsey thing with the memory lapse and the marathon, and you know, he's putting that whole thing together. Like that's how
He can
Lux
rhyme.
needs to be.
He could fucking rhyme. He could rhyme.
Yeah.
Like he could rhyme. I would like to see Lux and I think King Los got a mind for Lux. Like Daylight. King Los is very, very lyrical. Cause Lux, a lyrical battle, he needs somebody lyrical, like with the Rum Nitty and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's
Right.
lyrical. It could be boring though, but
Him and Nitty battle.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I said.
Yeah.
It could be, sometimes it could be too lyrical shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I would like to see Lux, K-Shine. K-Shine is one of my favorite. Not the twerk K-Shine. Because remember, for a little while, he had that twerk style. But K-Shine is needed in battle rap. If so, we both agree that it was 3-0 Lux.
Yeah.
And the next thing for Lux would have to be Daylight. That's probably the only thing.
It got to be Daylight.
Tay-Rock.
At one point, it was supposed to be Lux versus JC, but JC dropped the ball on that.
He bust JC ass. Goodness gracious. No, he didn't. Surf. What?
Yeah.
That's what it
I
was. It was that
remember-
battle. It was that battle when he lost to Surf. He was like, "Why do we want to see Lux and JC now?" What about?
Yeah. And what's crazy is JC had went on a little tear.
Right.
I forgot what year it was, like 17 or 18, where he was whooping people left and right. Then he ran into T-Top. T-Top dog walked him. And after that, he kind of got it to build back up a little bit to where he got the Surf battle, and then Surf just wiped the floor with
Yeah.
him. And that whole Lux talk was over.
What about Top and Mook?
T-Top and Mook?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if T-Top ready for that smoke.
The GOAT versus the Bear.
That would be a good one.
See,
especially
they would have to come to the team. You could hit up Coach Kandaka. She could help y'all market it. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT versus the Bear. That'd be crazy.
That would be a good one with the angles.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Because T-Top, he does the same thing.
Yeah, in that aspect, yeah.
Yeah, the GOAT versus the Bear.
That'd be a good one.
That'll be crazy. Because we could market it just straight up on the animals. You understand what I'm saying? The GOAT versus the Bear. Like, you know, they could come to me for some marketing, man. Because some of y'all need marketing. Yo, hold on. Briz, all right, this is what I want to talk to you about.
Briz.
Who needs to come back right now? I say Briz.
I don't know I don't know what's up with Briz. The way he move is weird, and it's just like what are you doing? You want to still pay attention to battle rap, you still want to talk about battle rap, but you don't want to actually battle. But I also know you getting offered some of the biggest bags you've ever been offered in battle rap, and you still not trying to take the battles, but you still want to somewhat be involved in the culture. It's like, Briz, if you're gonna come back, then come back.
Mm.
Let's get these battles done. Let's get this out the way. I actually want to really interview Briz because there's a lot of questions that I've seen interviews that nobody's asked him. And I think if he gets to the bottom of some of those real questions that he needs to be asked, he might be able to get that stuff off his chest and then feel comfortable with coming back into battle rap. Because I know there's a lot of bullshit, a lot of BS behind the when he backed out the Mook battle and then Tay Rock ended up with the battle.
Right. My cousin said Briz too busy in the chat room instead of the small room. Shout out to Simo
Yeah,
Upload.
like, yo, he got to get it together, man. He got to get it together.
What we forgot about B Dot and Lux. That still would be a good sell.
I don't know where B Dot is at right now.
Right.
Like, I haven't seen him on no social media. He ain't been battling. It ain't been a post to say, yo, I'm good. Like, he just disappeared straight off the planet.
Do you blame him with this battle rap thing? Sometimes, people disappear. Like,
yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, I know it gets crazy at times, but B-Dot was a fan favorite. Like, I don't know what happened with him.
Most slept on battle is who?
Most slept on battler?
Mm-hmm. Battle. That was out. Most slept on battle. Like your sleeper favorite.
A sleeper favorite. I want to say that Ill Will and Calico.
Okay.
I want to say that Ill Will and Calico. That's definitely one of the ones I always go back to.
You know, it was a crazy battle. Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's one of the ones there.
That's definitely fire.
Iron Solomon and shout out to Iron Solomon. He was living in my hood for a while. You know what I'm saying? He's living in Brooklyn for a while, and he definitely had the protection of me and all my family. You don't fuck with Iron Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a good.
Nah, I like Iron Solomon.
Yeah, he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. Always stop. Always show people love. Never was Hollywood. And he was on top. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, niggas better leave Iron Solomon alone out here. You know what I'm saying? He good out here. Definitely was living in my hood. But Iron Solomon and Nitty got crazy.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah,
that was definitely a tough one. What else, man? It's a bunch of them out there. It's a bunch of them. I always go back to Clips versus Rex.
Right.
Even though it's a one-sided battle.
Right.
But I love the body bag sometimes. Like, I love the the BS that happens within the battles, like certain people getting mad.
The storylines, yeah.
Another battle that's one of my personal favorites.
Danny Myers and Rex. You going down? Danny Myers and Rex. That was one of the biggest haymakers ever in battle rap.
Man, Show Off versus Math.
The bully battle. Mm-hmm.
That was a really tense battle. Like,
right.
You could tell them two ain't like each other. They still don't like each other to this day.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah. What Danny Myers is my bro. What we doing with Danny Myers?
Danny Myers is one of the best.
So do he deserve the Lux and the Mooks?
Yeah.
Because he beat Rex already.
I feel like he deserved at least Lux.
Yeah, he beat Rex.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He beat Rex in New York too.
Right. And that's a away game.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say I feel like he can get the Lux battle.
But where he beat Lux though, depending, right? Like
that's a different story. Now I feel like in terms of energy, he's gonna do that.
He's gonna perform.
But Lux on them replays,
right?
When you start breaking them bars down, you might see a different battle.
That nigga said you got cremated as soon as the cream made it. I said, all right.
Yeah,
I wasn't confront. I was like, I don't want to watch no more. I was like, yo, what am I watching for? Like, because Yo, first watch I got through. This is the problem with Lux battles. Whoever he's battling, you watch the first go, but then the second time, you skip the battle that he's battling versus and just watch Lux. That don't be happening to you. You'll just listen to Lux 3 times. You won't even listen to his opponent. The first time, I would like to see Tay-Rock and Lux though.
You know what battle I really like? Now that you mentioned them two, the 2-on-2. Lux and Hollow versus Rock and Chess.
Rock and Chess, yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a fire back and forth. And even when Lux took the steering wheel in the 3rd round and just started
gray hoodie,
the gray hoodie on and started going, oh man.
It was the theatrics. It was the cohesion. Yeah, that was dope. Females. Because the female battle rappers don't really get a lot of love in the culture, it seem like, because they be really catty.
Right.
Who's the best?
Jazz.
Okay. Brooklyn. Hey.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Oh, that's another one we didn't mention.
Because we should have, because she might be better than everybody. Is she the GOAT female?
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's her. Just not even just off of battles, but what she's also starting to do outside of battle rap. Like she got her podcast going. She was on Casanat. She was on Funk Flex. Like she's just hitting so many dope milestones. As long as she's been in the game to continue to like elevate every single year, even up as recent as this year, she still continue to elevate. Like Jazz just don't stop elevating.
I like Jazz. My favorite female battle rapper will always be E Hart. It's my favorite.
I respect that.
It's that's my all-time favorite. Hustle is there sometimes. I just think Hustle sometimes with the antics and all the other stuff that's going on. Shayna, that's my girl when she battled. Shout out to her with her motherhood and doing all of that.
Right.
Shout out to her.
Shayna's dope too. But and Hustle for me is a close second when it comes to.
It's interchangeable sometimes. Yeah, it's interchangeable sometimes. Well, Jazz has been on her run, so we can't say that.
Right.
So we would have to put Jazz
like if I had to go off of style wise, I prefer Hustle.
Right.
Because she talked the street stuff that I like.
Right.
Like from a female perspective.
Right.
You know.
Right. But Jazz is still.
Yeah.
Like she's like a Mook as far as how her rounds go, like how she just systematically break you down and she use you against you and whatever it is about you, she gonna tell you about you.
She told Mook come outside.
She told Mook to come outside?
Yep.
Hey, shit.
I would want to see that.
She beat Hollow. She beat Arsenal, but then Arsenal beat shit down.
Yeah.
Arsenal. Arsenal. I'm so mad at you, bro, because sometimes you are absolutely unbeatable.
Yeah.
And then it's times where it's mediocre and
he's not taking it serious.
He's not, because Briz whooped Arsenal ass. I was in the building for that. He out disrespected Arsenal. Yeah, that was bad. I was there for that.
Man, I wasn't there, but people was hitting me. I was there. I was like, yo, Arsenal just died.
I was in the building.
Way.
Yeah, I was in the building. I think Briz.
When that battle came out, I was like, oh man.
But I think Briz and Mook would be a crazy grudge match, though.
Yeah.
Crazy grudge match.
I still think that would. I want to see that whenever it happens.
Right.
Like that's the culture needs that.
Yo, Briz, just get on your brother Monzon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we know you Muslim now. You know what I'm saying? You part of the nation. Just get on your brother Monzon. That's all you got to do. You could throw on. You could have on. Well, you can't curse with the fruit outfit on. You know what I'm saying? But just throw on the suit and just tell your captain, I'm about to step in this arena. You know what I'm saying? I got some things I want to say, and see he could even style on them. Being disrespectful, but respectfully disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because we might see a new style. Because Briz could rap. His delivery, his energy, all that. He ain't lacking none of that. You know what I'm saying? And Briz don't... I can't really say who beat Briz before. You know what I'm saying? Who beat Briz?
Damn. I'm really trying to think about it. And Yeah, Briz was winning all.
Yeah, who beat Briz? Like I can't think of who beat Briz.
And some people he was whooping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was kicking them in the ass and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I ain't gonna hold you. I think if he'd have battled Hitman, because that was in talks. I think that was supposed to happen probably at RBE. I think Briz would have beat Hitman.
Definitely.
I definitely think Briz would have beat Hitman. I don't know if he's gonna beat Mook if that happens, but it'll be a good battle.
Not this Mook in the current day. Mook, but see, look, think how crazy it is. I know you don't like him, but I'm gonna be honest. I think Averb beat Mook and Lux. I think Verb beat both of them.
This is what I'll say. The Mook battle to me is debatable.
Then Verb won.
You feel like that?
Because Mook beats people. If it's debatable with Mook, you got to give it the tie to the underdog. Because Mook don't have debatables.
Yeah.
Mook absolutely wins. So if he got a debatable battle, because look what he did to Jae Millz. Jae Millz won, but it was debatable. That's how we knew who this new kid Mookie was. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That was his. Now this is who he did. Now I think Verb beat both of them.
I definitely think he beat Lux.
He beat Lux, yeah.
I definitely feel like he beat Lux. Lux was that was a weak Lux we had.
Did Big K beat Mook?
Like
somebody in the chat said.
But my problem with Verb is Verb done lost all his other mega battles. Except for the Hitman. He beat Hitman. You know, he had the big Gerald thing. He lost to Shine. Lost to Rex. He lost to X Factor. He lost to Charlie Clips. Like, he was just on a losing streak. He lost the Math. Like, he was getting...
I didn't think he lost the Math. I thought he won that battle. That's when Math started really hating me when I said that I thought Averb beat him because it was debatable.
Oh, damn.
Because who the hell is this kid from St. Louis with waves hanging with you? See,
Verb held his own in that battle.
This is what I'm saying. So like to me, when it's debatable,
right,
and you are the favorite, I'm always going to give it to the person that hung with you because this ain't supposed to be no 2-1 either way. I don't want to see no debate. It'll be like, yo, 2-1, he won, or gentlemen's. So if it's 2-1, if you could say, yo, he got the first, I got the... Nah. I like think about it at one point. The most unbeatable battle at one point was Charlie Clips. So focus Charlie Clips, can't nobody beat him. Nobody could beat him because he could do styles, he could do angles, he could do punchlines, he could do everything, and he could freestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once he started getting, certain bags and all that, I don't think he took it as serious as he should have. But a focus Charlie Clips, nah. That dude is incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's incredible. So we got Jazz on the female, Hustle. Should they battle again?
I don't care for it, but I do feel like there's certain battles, right? When they first happen, people wonder if the second one is gonna match the first one. I feel like they've both evolved style-wise, so if it does happen again, it would be a completely new battle, and I would want to see it.
All right, a battler that
I would definitely get that a watch.
A battler that we leaving out of the conversation that is the most controversial, the most spoken about battler due to affiliations and due to that he's a good battler. What we doing with Easy the Block Captain?
Yo, Easy is definitely one of the, in terms of new generation, definitely one of the best. Definitely one of the best.
So he not ready for Mook or Lux?
Yeah, I believe he's ready for them.
Could he beat any of them?
I believe he can possibly beat Lux. I don't think he can beat Mook though.
Damn.
I don't see him beating Mook.
So the only people that could beat Mook, in your opinion, right now is Surf.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only person I feel has a chance.
I think Easy got a chance too, though.
Think so?
See, you see one thing about with me with say whatever you want about Easy, he could rap. And damn, but Mook is just so fucking that shit he did.
Don't get it twisted. I'm an Easy fan. Let's not forget where Easy got his real start.
Right. So, tell them,
Trap New York. Y'all already know.
let them know. Shit, if in case they forgot, let them know. The shit that Mook did to Hitman
Yeah.
made me a believer because he was rapping. He was, like he was sparring with Lux somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And Mook don't
Right.
choke. He don't stumble. His style is
Nope.
not simplistic. It's not punchlines. It's everything. And that shit is just on point. Murder
Yeah.
Mook versus Hollow. Now Hollow need to chill. That's if we talking about Hollow from Grind Time or some shit, maybe. But now, nah. I don't.
Yeah, Hollow's washed at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't. I hope he still get checks and still do his thing, but he's not a name anymore that I want to see. So
Yeah.
he's washed in a sense with that. But if he could still get a battle and get some money and support himself and his family, fine. But as far as elite, no, we not going to do that. Mook is elite. Somebody said Rum versus Mook.
I would like that one.
Yeah, Rum is.
I would like that one.
Them punchlines.
I
Is crazy.
So this is the thing, right? I don't feel like Rum would win that battle, but Rum would give us some of the best Mook content, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like he's always creative. Like he always says stuff that nobody else has said.
Right.
So that's why I always look forward to Rum battles, win or lose. Like I always feel like, all right, what is Rum going to say? Like, how is he going to approach this battle?
Right.
So I would want to see that.
Surprise battler you like that people like, you like that nigga? Who was it?
Surprise. I would say this, where I rank him in terms of like one of my favorites will probably surprise people, but Shotgun Suge.
Nah, that's see what he did with the pocket check. You don't know when it's gonna happen, but you know it's
That
gonna
bully
happen.
style, yeah.
That's a very. You know who one of my favorite battle rappers is? Solo, man. Like what the hell? Like
yeah, Solo's
Solo gonna say one thing in that battle that you might just all right. I'm good. He always gonna say one, and you don't know if it's coming in the first round, the second round, or third. But he gonna say something that's so wild to you that you like, yo, like when he did that. When you was locked up, you was blah, 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 like, all right, battle over. Like he be having them haymakers that almost win the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? The
he
rest
told Sirius Jones, your mother got no place to live, and
you stay with her. This
like,
all right. Tough situation.
Solo's fire, man.
Tough situation. Sirius and Head Ice. What's going on?
That done got so far left.
They ain't even battle rap no more,
like,
right? Yeah.
Because it's like you bringing up sealed cases, and you can't accuse somebody of something, right? And even if the case happened, you're trying to make it seem like, okay, he ain't speaking about the case. That means he's guilty of something. No, if he beat the case, or if the shit was dismissed or whatever the case is, then that don't mean he's guilty of whatever he was being accused of. So you can't put that title on him if it's not valid. Right. Especially if it's not been proven in court. He not on no sex offender list or nothing like that. Like, but that situation is weird. That situation is weird. I know Sirius Jones, he brought up one of his peoples, I guess his cousin, that explained the story. Him and Ice got two different stories, and it's tough to tell who's really, saying the truth. I
had tapped out of that a long time ago. Like I just didn't care no more. Like is like, I just didn't care. I thought I was supposed to care. Miss Benzo in the building. I thought I was supposed to care for a little while, and then I stopped caring quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was something to pay attention to. But when stories start falling apart and stuff is not seeming as concrete as people is trying to make it, and it's like, okay, what are we doing?
Right. What is this about?
Yeah, so that whole situation is weird.
All right, I'm mad at you because you from Harlem and y'all got the best battle rappers, but we got Jazz though.
I got Jazz.
We got Jazz.
Oh, you got to add Miss Hustle to that Harlem list too, by the way.
This shit gonna get longer. Pause. Like,
And listen, we got him out here, man. Harlem is the Mecca.
that shit almost ain't fair though.
But you know what? Industry wise, Brooklyn.
Read about Brooklyn rappers?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
If we talking versus Harlem,
oh yeah, we
yeah. Yeah, I mean, y'all got hold, so y'all can let us have the battle rap.
listen.
Y'all can let us have
We
the
got
battle
the
rap.
father, Big Daddy Kane. We got his children, Biggie, Jay-Z, Fab, AZ, MOP, $500,000, Jazzo, Source Money. Shit, I'm missing some people. Smith and Wesson, Buckshot.
Ooh, sheesh.
I'm missing
I
some
was a
people.
big Uncle Murder fan.
I know Uncle Murder.
I don't know how Brooklyn feels about Uncle Murder. I was a huge fan of his. especially when
Pap,
he
we
first
got
came out.
Papoose.
Oh yeah, Papoose.
No, we got it. We definitely got it. We got it. And then I'm missing a lot of people. I know I'm missing a lot of people.
Oh yeah, of course.
Somebody said Nas from Brooklyn. Nas was born in Brooklyn though. He
He was
lived,
born in Brookdale Hospital, right?
no. Brooklyn Jewish Hospital. Same hospital I was born
Oh,
in.
okay.
He lived there till he was like 5. And then he moved to Queensbridge. We got Foxy Kim.
Yeah, definitely can.
Somebody said Queens got the best rap. Smooth the Hustler, Trigger. Oh yeah. DV Elias Christ. I'm not claiming Busta Rhymes. Y'all could keep him. That's Long Island. Y'all could
Why
keep
you not
him.
claiming Buster?
Because he's not from Brooklyn.
Where you from?
I'm from Long Island, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, all that just another case of a PTA. That was Long Island, man.
Did him and Big really go to the same school? Or
Absolutely
something
not.
like that was Cap?
Big ain't go to school.
Oh, damn.
That's cap. I'm telling you, that's cap. That story is cap. They said Big, Busta, Jay-Z, and DMX went to the same high school, Westinghouse. That's cap.
That's funny. Yeah, that was what I heard. I thought that was real. Damn.
That's cap. Big ain't go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cap. A lot of that is again, a lot of these stories don't get challenged. And when it depending on the source it's coming from, and it's a bigger source, people would just be like, "Yo, oh yeah, we got J. Rule the Damager too." Forgot about J. Rule.
Yeah.
J. Rule, yes. KRS-One is from
fire.
Brooklyn too. You know that, right?
Who?
KRS-One is from Brooklyn.
Word?
Facts. KRS-One is from Brooklyn. He claimed the
So when he
Bronx.
said he stayed in the shelter and he wrote South Bronx.
He was in Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. KRS-One, but
Wow.
he
Okay.
claimed the Bronx because of Scott, but he's from BK.
Okay,
You know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Yeah. Who else was Common was living in Brooklyn when he did what album was he in? Damn, I'm trying to think. Guru, I can't give Guru Brooklyn. I gotta give him Boston. His best albums was
Yeah.
in Brooklyn, but he could have the Guru, rest in peace, but I can't give him Brooklyn. He can't. Skyzoo's from my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Skyzoo's from my
I was a
neighborhood.
fan of News on the mixtapes.
News, ODB. Damn, I forgot ODB. Oh shit, I forgot
ODB,
Killer
right.
Priest.
Yeah, ODB definitely
Killer
from Brooklyn.
Priest, ODB, Hellraiser, Prodigal Son, 60-Second Assassin, Jizza, Master Killer. Raekwon is really from Brooklyn. So is YouGod.
Raekwon?
Raekwon from Brooklyn. Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Me and Raekwon got the same birthday.
Right. They moved to Staten Island. So most of the times when people from Brooklyn move to Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people from Torrey, Troy Ave, a lot of people from Staten Island is from Brooklyn. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And not too many people are just born there. Blase.
Damn, Brooklyn got numbers.
Joey Badass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Joey Badass. Who had to cancel his tour because whatever.
He said mental health.
What the fuck was your mental health when you booked it? You know what?
You think that was cat?
Let me tell you something that bothers me about mental health. As a person who really went through mental health issues in my life, I don't like when people use that and it seems like a scapegoat. That shit is real, man.
I agree.
That shit is real. Like when you've been through some of the things that I've been through, and I don't use that as no excuse, and your tour is not selling, so you say mental health, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Yeah, I hate mental health being a scapegoat for people to not take accountability for.
That's what I'm saying, my mental health.
Like,
so
just
you
keep it
can't
100.
tour because of your mental health? What the so who booked the damn tour?
Look, was your mental health bad when you was making diss records about Daylight?
This is what I'm saying.
And Kendrick.
You can't say shit about your mental health when things ain't going your way, you know, because that means you would have been on tour, you would have been having breakdowns and all that shit. Come on, man. Don't say mental health. I'd rather just somebody just say, listen, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready. But don't say, oh shit, Master Ace and Most Def is Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
Talib Kweli
Definitely
too.
Mos Def.
A lot of people don't like Talib. I like Talib.
Where Pharoah Monch from?
That's Queens.
Queens?
Yeah,
Okay.
he from Queens. Queens got some, you know, Queens got
definitely.
some of them. Yeah. But I see, bro, they argue with me. I think you even argue with me too. I said my favorite rapper from Harlem was Mace. I said that before. People always argue with me. Even Cam was like, yo, Mace got some
I'm not mad at Mace being one of your
Mace
favorites
was my
from Harlem.
favorite, bro.
My only criticism was the whole switching up. You want to go Murder Mace, Pastor Mace, Murder Mace, to Mace on G Unit, and you know that was my only criticism. But if we talking skill wise,
But all them niggas could rhyme though. He never was. None of them rhymes was whack. When that nigga says no God slicker than this young fly Mister Nicola, I was like, all right, this nigga could rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, Mace go crazy.
Who else? I like Herb McGruff too. But Big L just dropped the album, and I ain't gonna say nothing good about it. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it because I know it's gonna help feed his family. But,
Right. I gotta go check it out.
yeah,
I did like the Nas record, but I also know some of the verses like rehashed and it's like, you know. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Did the whole verse? Because I seen rumors there was a whole verse on the project.
It's the damn the Stretch and Barbito freestyle. Like I said on Twitter, I said it was gonna be that, and people argue me down. I'm the hip hop prophet. I'm the oracle of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When it comes to hip hop, I don't think people can argue with you.
Yeah.
Right?
Word. Oh, Black Raw was fire too. Black Raw was fire too.
Definitely.
Black Raw was fire. Damn, I got an unreleased Black Rob interview, or did I release it? Damn, I always got an interview with somebody somewhere. I always got Black Rob was fire.
Let me ask you that as somebody who does content, right?
Go ahead. Yeah, let's get into that. Whatever you want to ask me, go ahead.
What's your most powerful piece of content that you haven't released, that you feel like if you let it go at any time, it'll shake the world?
It's coming in the next few days. And it's coming probably within, what's today, Sunday, Monday, probably by Tuesday. It's coming out. It's really bad. It's going to shake the world. It's going to shape and mold how we see stuff. Let me tell you something. I did an interview. This was the first interview that I've ever done that I was emotionally drained after I did it. I went and laid down. It was that crazy. I went and laid down. And I was like, what just happened? It's so powerful and crazy, bro. I don't even know how to roll it out. It's the first time I've been doing this shit for 19 years. Yeah. This is the first time that I said, how do I convey this to the people? Most of the time, I could just throw it out, whatever. This is the first time that I'm like, hold on, this changes the demographic of everything in hip hop that we ever known. Based on the perception of a person that's one of the staples of the culture. Somebody that's in the culture that's revered, somebody's in the culture that's loved, somebody that's international, worldwide. I found out some information on them. It's the first time that I don't know how to put it out. I promise you.
Is the information legit?
It's not a rumor per se, because it's coming from a person that was the so-called victim of something.
Ooh.
It's coming from their mouth. So I can't say that it's legit or not because it's their testimony. I can't say, yo, you lying? This is firsthand accord. This ain't I heard. This is coming first person. So if you tell me something tonight, of course I'm going to ask you stuff, but I can't say you lying. I can't say it's legit or it ain't legit. I just got to let you talk.
And then hope you don't get a cease and desist later on.
Bro. Yo, this shit. I ain't scared of no niggas. This shit gonna shake the culture up bad, bro. Like, it's gonna be bad. For the first time, it is a Bambaataa situation. But it's worse. It ain't nothing worse than that. Yeah, it's real bad, bro. That shit bad. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Like, yo, it's bad. I might have to even do it behind the paywall. Like, I don't even think I could really, like, put it on YouTube.
And this information ain't out, like, nowhere else?
Nobody has it but me. Nobody.
Wow.
Not even common. Well, it's common knowledge amongst the people involved. But people don't know that the interview was done. It's not that I gotta do the interview. It's finished. It's done. And when you hear what you're gonna hear, the shit is just so trippy to me. Like, I'm like, what?
Because you've done some controversial interviews. Like, you had that camera in front of Max B.
This is up there. This eclipses everything that I've ever done. This is it. This is the holy grail. It's so crazy. That's what I said. I don't even know how to really roll it out. I might have to put out a clip and put out the full interview behind the paywall. I don't even know if I could put it on this platform. Like, that's how crazy it is. It's like Tasha K on steroids. But
sometimes I'm gonna tell you like this, yo. If I got something I know that's a bomb, I'm gonna let that fly and just let the streets do what it do.
Nah, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
You just gonna get a lot of pub behind it, negative and positive.
Yo, it's bad, bro. It's worse than, like I said, I can't say anything is worse than Bambaataa, but this is.
Damn.
This is worse than that. Because of who we talking about. It's one of the biggest names in hip hop culture history. That's relevant to this day.
It's only one person that I feel like it might be, and I'm like,
I ain't giving no hints or nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just really thinking of how, yo, this shit is bad, bro.
Wow.
I did the interview and I had to go lay down. I literally just walked away from the computer. I hit the button and I just walked away. I hit end on the Zoom and I just walked away. I just went and laid down. I crawled up under the covers like a child and was like, yo, I am emotionally drained right now. The information overload that I just dealt with was just too much just now. I wasn't expecting that. I was, but the degree and the way I asked the questions was like, oh my goodness. Like,
how long is the full interview?
Like an hour. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna ask the critical questions. This shit is bad, man. And certain people know, certain people that I spoke to on the side, it's like, everybody like, what the fuck? But I did let a few people see it. I didn't say nothing. They had the same emotion I had. So I know what it's going to do to everybody.
Wow.
I didn't say, yo, shit is bad, bro.
I might need to see that.
I also have an interview that I never let go. It was a J.R. Writer interview. He was, I don't know. I'm going to put that behind the paywall too, because that interview got to come out. It was right before he went to prison. So he was.
I think I heard you talk about.
Yeah, so he was in a different mind state before he went to prison. Because while he was going to prison, he wasn't too happy about it. But it's a dope interview. But I don't think he wanted it to come out. So he was trying to like say we could do another one. But I'm like, nah, lightning don't strike twice, bro. This is it.
Right.
I can't, there is no do another one. This is it right here. So I'm just really thinking about the paywall, because I can't just, this ain't no shit you just like, bro.
Yeah.
This shit I got is bad, man. Like it's so fucking bad that I didn't even put it out. And I'm going to put it out. But
so let me ask you this. How do you feel about the content game overall now, with like a lot of the people that's like lying on these platforms getting sued, and like the Jaguar rights and those kind of people?
I call that out from day one. I've been knew a lot of shit was capped because people was getting paid, so they was giving salacious interviews to keep the check coming, because it was running the views up, right? Because the people just want content. They don't want context. They just want content. Right? So they don't want context. They just want content. And anything that sounds remotely believable based off the spooky and speculation and thoughts, people would just gravitate towards it and be like, oh, it's true. So Jaguar was able to milk a little bit of speculation, a little bit of spooky, a little bit of I heard, because they started doing internet research and just regurgitating what people were saying on the internet, but then trying to fake confirm it. Like they knew, like she said, she was on Epstein Island with boats saving the chicks and all that shit. And I'm like, yo, see, now you're bullshitting. And people just eat it up. So the content game, I like the truth, bro. I really like the truth. And then if I think you lying to me, you don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I had somebody on here that was telling me they was locked up with R. Kelly. And I was like, so what was like, oh, I'm saving that for a book. How you saving shit for a book, but you sitting here with me then? So what are we talking about then? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just really, really weird. And I know that a lot of people started doing stuff for views. It started becoming about, let's run the numbers up. Let's just say whatever we got to say to get people in. And that's it. So I started not liking it. I started discrediting people before they even open their mouth. Like, that nigga be lying, or she be lying, or this person is lying. Because for one, I don't like no liars. That's why I don't lie. And I also could deal with spooky, ritualistic shit. I could deal with that because I know a lot of it. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to fearmonger. I'm definitely not going to lie to people. I'm not going to really do shit like that for views. You understand what I'm saying? Because I could say a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I could always get wild on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could always get wild on a lot of stuff and say, yo, did you know this, that, and the third? And it's actually the truth, but I think certain information people are not ready for. So it's easy to use buzzwords, right? I could say the Boule, the Illuminati. I could say all those things and be right and exact with a lot of stuff. But I think a lot of buzzwords is being said, and even the content game, everything is content now. And I just tweeted this, and I just put this on my Facebook. People don't care. They just want content. People just don't, listen, anything that's the most low vibrating, did you hear, did you know the worst of everybody? That's all that really matters. Because if you know, bro, if you change the titles to some of your content, people gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Because
That's a fact.
we just fell into what are they talking about? So if you're not kicking somebody back in, if it's not something malicious about somebody, people don't care no more.
They damn sure don't, yo.
And it's sad. So we can't big up nobody no more. We can't celebrate nobody. That's just where we at. And for content creators like me and yourself, it gets a little tough because at the end of it all, me per se, I really eat off this. This is really my life. I really dedicated my life to this. And then I gotta almost get crazy sometimes. Like I gotta drop this interview, but I know the month of November is that money month. So I'm dropping it. You know what I'm saying? This is where the advertisers come out because they know Black Friday, Christmas shopping. This is where they want to put them. So this next couple of months on YouTube is critical. So I just got a bad one, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like it's gotta come out. But it's just it's just bad. It's just
damn.
It's one of those.
I'm definitely gonna have my popcorn ready. I'm definitely waiting to see that.
I'm gonna tell you behind the scenes, but it's bad. It's bad. I ain't tell a lot of people though, so I knew if that shit get out, nigga, you said that. You said it or you said it. You know what I'm saying? You want to ask me something else? Good. I like this.
Damn. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
All of the Ricos going on in hip hop, right? You know, recently was the what I call the no jumper Rico.
Right.
Like, how do you feel about all of the gang content that's going on out there?
It falls in line with me being from the streets. Because I used to erroneously say I'm a street nigga. But that's an oxymoron, right? What the fuck is a street nigga? Right? Me being from that, being in that element, being amongst it, being, seeing some of the most heinous shit right here.
Yeah.
There is people who never got to see that, bro. It's people who never been to Harlem.
Right.
There's people who never been to Brooklyn. There's people who never been to Watts, never been to Compton, never been to South Central Los Angeles.
I really had people ask you like, yo, you really from Harlem?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like they make it seem like it's like a mythical place or something like that.
This is what I'm saying. So when these people are giving these testimonies of these places, you get to live vicariously through them. And then I've even had people argue with me about New York and Brooklyn. And I'm like, nigga, you do know that I'm like Brooklyn for real, for real. Like I'm not on the outskirts. I'm not Williamsburg or I'm really, really in the heart of BK. You in
the thick of it.
Yeah, so my office is there. You know what I'm saying? Everything was, you know what I'm saying? I'm really from Brooklyn, like really from Brooklyn. So the stories and the numbers got ran up. And see, one thing that I've always learned about dealing with police don't like when you loud and wrong and strong. For example, when Nikki Barnes, yes, it is Nikki Barnes. Remember Nikki Barnes was on the front of the magazine. And they was like, who the hell is Mr. Untouchable? Oh, go investigate him. If he didn't do that magazine, he might have been lit. When we used to be outside drinking 40s, you ain't got it in no bag. What the cops say, yo, put a bag on it. Like, at least don't show me what you drinking, because then I got to come mess with you. Yo, put a bag on it. Nowadays, people not putting a bag on it, and they're going on the New Yorker. So now the investigation is just sitting back, watch you play yourself, because the numbers is going to run. So what is this video of said person with 300,000-400,000 views, and they said that they used to do this and do that? Who is this person? So they able to build a intel, a database, or for what you said. So when Brick Baby is talking about Kill Squad, oh really? Okay.
Stupid.
So again, people talk theyself into prison.
And they call everybody else snitches.
Right. And I used to blame the platforms. I used to be mad at Vlad. I used to be mad at Adam. Even when academics said to Little Dirk, are you going to slide for Vaughn? I was like, yo, how you let somebody who never probably slid their ass to the refrigerator, say something like that to you? Because again, me being where I'm from, you wouldn't jack that from me because you would say, yo, come on, bro, you know better. Like,
why are you encouraging?
Why you encouraging or why you asking me that? Because slide means
public platform.
Slide only means one thing. It only means one thing, right? So people go for these numbers.
Yeah.
And being that they go to these platforms where these numbers are numbering. See, I would have protected Dirk. They would never be able to use a Dirk interview against him that I did. Never. Because I'm not going to ask him about the street shit. Well, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? You from where you from, you did what you did, or you did what you didn't do. What that got to do with anything? But kids, suburban kids, white boys, they are fascinated with that. They are fascinated with that. You ever seen somebody get popped before? You did, right? You seen somebody get shot, right?
Yeah, I definitely have.
You ever seen somebody die?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you see that and you envision it, and it's your man on the floor or it's your relative on the floor, you handle all of this different. Because you from that. And you know that bullet whizzed past you. It was aimed at you. Or your loved one is on the ground. Or somebody you love is on the ground. You handle people different. You have to be from that to talk about that, because then you're going to know how to talk about it and what not to say.
This is the thing. All the stuff that I've dealt with in life, there was nothing that made me want to come to the internet with a lot of these stories. And I got a lot of stories, but you got people that's still alive and still people still hurt behind certain stuff that happened. I'm like, yo, I don't want to anger the wrong person by coming up on a public platform and speaking on something that ultimately hurt them.
But no, why
I just have that cautiousness about me. So
because you in New York, bro,
else sitting on this platform,
because you in New York, there's no way to hide, and there's nowhere to hide in New York. You're gonna get caught. I don't care if you think you from Westchester and you gonna pop you. Somebody gonna see you.
Yeah.
In New York, when you run your mouth, dudes catch you and you get your ass whipped. That's what so these other places is so scattered and it's so guarded in certain neighborhoods, they can see you coming a mile away and they don't have any place that they congregate. Listen, in New York City, you could be on 145 getting you some fish. You could be anywhere and there goes such and such. Oh, let's whoop his ass. That's why people in New York, we handle each other a little cautious, because it's like, yo, where you live again? Let's go over there. It's a little different.
Even places that I've worked, I've always ran into people in the street.
This is what I'm saying.
People yo, Mercy, you trapped New York, always.
The subway,
I remember,
bro. If you get on the subway, not to cut you,
Hmm?
but if you get on the subway, you are liable to see anybody.
Yeah.
Yo, anybody on that New York City subway, you are liable to see anybody. Straight like that. You are not safe on the subway. And in New York, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Sometimes
I done been in Uber pools.
Right.
Yo, Mercy? I'm like, damn.
Right. And see,
you're not
bro,
safe nowhere.
Bro, and we don't have to say, yo, he with his daughter. We don't have to say that. See, people gotta think for their family, their loved ones, and people who's innocent in this situation. I don't have to say, oh, nah, he with his moms. My mom's is deceased. And you say something about my mom's. So why should I respect you with yours now? See how that works? So people get online and they want to say the most heinous shit and the wildest shit. And I don't have to respect that you with your 4-year-old daughter. She just got to see daddy bleed today. It happens.
Yeah.
Why did that happen, daddy? Because I said something to the wrong guy. And even I think like that because sometimes I don't want people to get jammed up in what I'm doing or saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I speak for myself sometimes. I don't be like, yo, and I represent this, that, and the third. But it everything became content. Once shame got taken away, once we
Yeah.
stopped calling people clowns, and once we started seeing people that we respect do clown shit, I think the gloves was off. Once people knew that they could Frank stand somebody behind a computer and then block you I think it got a little weird because if you did certain things and you knew you was gonna walk to that bus stop and somebody's waiting with a bat, you talk a little different. I still think old school. I still think, yo, I ain't even trying to get it on with these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I be cautious, but I just think nowadays people just think you're not gonna see them. And I keep telling people, listen, there is no statute of limitation on an old ass whooping to you. If I owe you an ass whooping, there is no statute of limitation. If I decide to see you and kick you in your tailbone 6 years later for some shit you said on X, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, so be it. There's no statute of limitation. And some of us are not mature in certain situations, depending on what you said and how you said it. You know, so that's why I'm cautious. I try to keep it cultural. I don't attack people personally. I try to keep it cultural. Right. So if I say I don't like your rap, you can't want to fight me. You a bozo. If I don't like your song, but if I'm sitting there saying, yo, that nigga girl is ugly, bitch, yo, his kids is up. That's, you know, I know how to, but believe it or not, bro, people be mad at me for talking about their raps. And see,
but
what,
you know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
What one thing we don't realize is even though we might not be the biggest content creators, sometimes in our profession, we might be the more respected ones.
I know
when we say something,
it stings.
It's gonna sting a little bit.
It stings. But see, look, yo, listen though, what do people expect me to do in rap? And I recorded Biggie. I recorded Biggie vocals. You understand what I'm saying? So if I recorded Biggie vocals and you giving me some raps, I know this shit don't sound right. So I'm supposed to say, yo, this shit fire. No, bro. You had too many lines. You had too many lines in the stanza. It messed up your cadence. I could tell you what's wrong. I ain't gonna say I ain't feeling it. Yo, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You said the song is about a good shoe and you talking about fucking popcorn. When do you talk about shoes? You understand what I'm saying? So if we doing that. Yeah, so if I could tell you, because everybody want criticism, but they really just want you to listen. Like some people hit me up and say, bro, I want to do promo with you, but listen to the song and see if you like it. Nah, nigga, it ain't about me. I just want to promo it. It's for the people, man. Let's just put it out to the people because I'm not your fan. And I think even us sitting in this content creation space, people be wanting us to be their fan. And they be like, yo, you got a big platform. Be my fan. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm running
the business here.
Yeah, like I done been around the greats. Like I done been around Jay-Z. I done been around Foxy. I done been around Kim. I done been around Big. I done been around Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Roxanne Shante. I done been there in those spaces. It's probably nothing you could say that's really gonna impress me. But if the beat is dope and you put it together dope, I'ma respect it. But yo, if it's not something to my liking, I'm not a hater. I just don't like that shit.
Yo, you know what I want your opinion on?
Go ahead.
And this is Brooklyn.
Okay.
I was just tapped in with this shit earlier this week. The whole DeHaven and Jay-Z thing.
DeHaven, my bro. What's your question?
How do you feel about their whole issue? For one, the whole DeHaven for Caven. I watched his interview. What he was, because I watched the one on what's the one in Texas?
You ain't watched the one I did. I asked him about that. You know what?
That one was a while ago though.
Oh, yeah. I had all those first. Yeah. I'm about to re-release that on the Doggie Diamonds TV Rewind channel. But just before you ask your question, other people get away with interviewing DeHavens and people like that. When I interview those people, they be like, damn, he's still talking about Jay-Z. I said, yo, how come Everybody else got full autonomy to do what they want. The minute I interview somebody, y'all want to come in the comments talking about he's still talking about Jay-Z, but I see y'all on another channel and say what up. But go ahead, the one in Texas.
But you know what? I feel like because what year was that you interviewed him?
It was about
Because
that might have been. Hold on, let me look.
Because I feel like there was a time where you could hear DeHaven speaking on Jay, right? And he sounded more angry at him. But I feel like the more recent interviews, he's a little more like he seems like he's let it go.
Oh,
So he's being a little more cordial about it, you know?
I re-released
Like
the
he's not
interview.
really attacking Jay.
I re-released the interview last year, but I re-released the interview last year, 2024. But yeah, I did them 2018, but I re-released them because they wasn't monetized.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, this is you can see the title right here. DeHaven speaks on Jay-Z line, DeHaven for Caven, insinuating he's a snitch. And I don't even know if it's monetized. Let me see. Because they used to try to play me, bro. Oh, it's green.
Oh yeah, green. So you good.
Yeah. So your name is always put with Caven and statements. Now, to the average individual, that's an implication that
No, get it out there.
you
Snitching.
snitched.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I asked them that, right? And Jay-Z never had to prove that DeHaven snitched. He just said DeHaven for Caven because what he did, he was very smart. He never called him a snitch because if you call somebody a snitch, you have to prove it.
You're
So
right.
he said DeHaven for Caven, made men are not supposed to make statements. So the statements thing could be
It's
he
still
made
vague concept.
yeah, Jay-Z is a lyricist and a thought. So he didn't call him a snitch. He just said he caved in and made a statement. A statement could be
And if
made.
challenged, he can always say, "Well, I never said he was."
I never said he was a snitch. But when people interview
okay.
Jay-Z, they so busy fucking keying and being happy that he's sitting there. They don't ask him these critical questions. And the whole reasonable doubt is about DeHaven. We got his side sprayed up. This was a minor setback. That's actual facts. That what happened to DeHaven. He got shot up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? DeHaven got shot in a Harlem block. They was going to read. This is and even F DeHaven for Caven, son of my mother's friend. They mothers was best friends. So the whole album is about DeHaven. Reasonable doubt. Like most of the songs. So
Right.
when a dude say, when he makes your name synonymous with something that's not a good
Taboo.
thing, yeah. So when you speak on him, people, you speaking on him again? Yo, the nigga made an album about me. And it's negative.
And listen, this is one of the biggest rappers in the world. You can't say I'm still speaking on him. And today, 100,000 people probably went and listened to that song.
Actual facts. You know what I'm saying? Fuck DeHaven for Caven. That's why we don't speak. Men ain't supposed to make statements. So Jay-Z was smart because if you call him a snitch, that's defamation if you can't prove he's a snitch. Because he could have sued Jay-Z for defamation. But now we in a culture where that nigga suing, he told you he was a snitch. So if we had a real estate deal and it went bad, how do I get my portion of the money? I gotta sue you, right? But only in our culture will we say suing is snitching.
I will never believe suing this snitching.
Right, but go ahead. But so the thing with DeHaven, I was helping him get his fair one, basically. That's why I interviewed him. I was helping him get his fair one. DeHaven is a good dude. Like I said, one night I was in a bad space mentally, and he just happened to call me, and he just gave me like some insight that I needed at that particular time. So I'm always gonna have a lot of love and respect for him because it was just I was in a very bad space, and he hit me up, and I was like, yo, I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I needed to hear that because a lot of times, bro, you know this shit. Yo, we be so unappreciated sometimes, and we just put out so much like, yo, bro, I've been doing this shit for 19 years. Next year, make 20, right? I was the first battle rap media. You know what I'm saying? I was at all the events. I was at all the events. And then I watched this shit flourish and do shit, and I'm happy for that. I like that. I was the first person to do a lot of stuff and just show people that it's possible and it could be done. So sometimes we just be feeling a little unappreciated. And
I'm still humbled by the fact that you knew who the hell I was.
nah, yo, I'm tapped in. But you see, we having a battle rap conversation prior, and I know everything. Like, but again, with the battle
You
rappers,
know what's funny about the first time you hit me? The first time you hit me, Swave was battling.
right? And I end up coming through.
You jumped in my inbox, right? You specifically said, "Yo, tell Peso I'm good at the door," or something like that. And I'm like, first of all, I'm shocked you knew who I was.
Right.
I'm like, how he know Peso be at the door and shit like that? I'm
right.
like, whoa.
Right.
So that was humbling for me. You get
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
you know, this is the thing, bro. When we do what we do, we only as good as the seeds that we planted. And when we see other people do well, it feels good that you might have been a part of that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I remember that night. That's when Swave battled. Ironically, it was me, Math, RBE, and Swave battled some dude from out of town. What was his name?
Poison Pen was there.
Poison Pen. It was some dude he battled. His nigga name was Napoleon or some shit like that. What was the dude name? He had a wild ass name.
Oh, nah, it was KH.
Nah, but he had a wild name. What was his name? It wasn't KH.
Yeah, it was. It was.
What was the full name?
No, that King Hiram or something.
This is what I'm saying. It was King Hiram is a wild ass name. That's why I said Napoleon. I knew it was something of that magnitude. And you know, just like I used to just like to just show people love, man. Like, yo, man, this shit regular. Like, you know, because being on, I've been doing this shit so long, like since I've been around music and shit since I was 15. So this shit regular to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all have an event, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? And if my presence means something to somebody, that's called appreciation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just like to show up to shit, you know. And I always go everywhere by myself too. So a lot of people be popping shit. I be by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I dare. I triple dog dare somebody because I always got the same energy everywhere, but I move around with love. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I was happy. I had fun there that night. I had fun. You know what I'm saying? I had fun.
You ever had any I want to say tense, like off-screen run-ins with people over this internet stuff?
Never. These niggas know I'll bite them on their face. Seriously.
Not
like
one?
Never. I can't say that I had behind something on the internet.
Yeah.
No. It could have been something that was pre-existing, or I just don't like a dude.
Even you having to press somebody.
One time, I was at this spot in Brooklyn, and I wanted to interview Scram Jones. And when I want to interview people, I just go ask them, yo, what's up? I'm such and such. I represent such. Could I have an interview? Scram Jones was coming out the venue. He told me, yo, yeah, we could do the interview. Just go outside, you know, come outside. And I was like, okay, cool. So when he got out there, dude was like, yo, I've been waiting for Scram. I'm interviewing him. I said, fam, respectfully, the word wasn't respectfully at the time, but I was like, yo, fam, nah. He told me, I don't care. I don't even remember what happened. I just know he told me, I don't give a fuck who you are and what you want to do. And it just didn't go right for him. And I remember like the niggas I was with was like, what'd he say to you? Yo, you just spaz. I said, yo, I just didn't like the way he was talking to me. And it just didn't go bad. It just didn't go good for him. It went real bad. And then later on, he's like, yo, my bad. Yo. Yeah, you know, so that was the, but I don't, yo, you know these niggas is pussy, man. Like, for real, man.
Facts.
These niggas be pussy. Like, you know, anybody could get online and have their game face and talk how they talk. I don't know, man. I be, because I fought, in my life, I fought 5, 6 dudes before. So what y'all gonna do? Like, I'm just not, like, I don't know if I'm a little crazy. I just ain't scared. I done
There
been,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've been stabbed. I done been shot at. I just ain't scared, bro. Like, I just ain't scared
Yeah.
because, yo, y'all niggas is ass. Now, if somebody one-on-one and say, yo, let's me and you get in, do what we got to do, that's different. I will respect that. But I know niggas always going to try to jump. But now that I walk around with something on me that's an equalizer, I wish a nigga will. Because they going to be having T-shirts about you, candles outside. And if it's over some rap shit or some internet shit, then we both losers. But I never had to press nobody before. I had a dude try to press me before though. No, I'm wrong. And if you watching, you know what you did. This shit ain't go well for him either. So I was at a battle rap event, and it was a homeboy of a Brooklyn rapper that I used to work with, that I did work for.
I know who this is.
So he came up to me and was like, yo, what's good? Yo, I gotta holler at you. Now, I know tone and I know body language. Like, yo, what you gotta holler at me about? Nah, we gonna holler. We gonna holler. Let's holler now. What's good? Nah, we gonna holler. It was at a battle rap event with Charlie Clips and Sue Surf battle. Guess where that battle rap event was at?
That was Born Legacy, the first one.
On my block. So I came in the venue, all my little nephews. There's probably like 30 of these little wild YNs. They know me. They saw from afar and they all just formed. Unc, what's up? I'm like, nah, it ain't nothing. Oh, no, we gonna holler. You good though? Nah, I'm not good. What's up? Nah, we gonna holler. You know, I'm gonna talk to you later. How's everything? Yo, listen, no. I know Tone. I ain't never seen him again. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won that one. That would have went real bad for him. That was on Waverly, between Fulton and Atlantic, at Sanders Studio. That is my bro. I was born on that block. That's why I was in there, and I had all my little nephews with me. All of them. It was probably like 20 of them. It was snowing that night. I flipped the coin for Charlie Clips and Sue Surf that night. I flipped the coin on stage.
I'll never forget that weekend because we had Daylight versus Excel that weekend.
Right. And
it was the night before, I think, or something like that.
It ain't go good for him. I don't know what happened. I don't know what transpired. I don't know if he thought he was carrying out a bounty or whatever.
Oh, man.
I would have just walked out. Them little dudes would have beat skin off his face. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of little nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Right.
See, the problem with me sometimes, and my cousin like to tell me all the time, you know, if you push the button on certain things, it could get real dark. And I say that's the problem because I want people to know too, a lot of responsibility come with power, right? The same way I could call somebody to hurt somebody, I also could call somebody to get hurt. So you have to be careful because when you send the troops out, if it's 40 troops, what happens if 17 come back? And you know you made that call. So I always think like that. Like, is this worth it? I don't feel in danger. I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like it's like that. But that was the only time I felt like somebody was trying to press me. And I'm like, my nigga, don't do that. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to win in here. You ain't going to win in here. And it's a known Brooklyn rapper. But I know where that energy came from because it was somebody that was my former partner who is just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the gossiping, a lot of shit that niggas be doing. But I'm really, listen, I just ain't scared of nobody. Like, for real, I ain't scared. Like, if niggas catch me on camera and niggas jump me and beat me up, so what? I got punched in my face before. Guess what? I might get punched in my face again.
Right.
This shit happens.
Same
like,
energy I carry.
Yeah, like, yo, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, but I really don't fear no man or no situation. I just don't ever want to be in a situation where I did something that got somebody else hurt that's meant for me. You know what I'm saying? And again, I done been in the Lion's Den with all of them. I done been in Harlem. I done been in Yonkers. I done been in Philly. I done been in the places where you had to be with a camera for Dolo. I was there by myself.
Right.
And I just ain't scared. Whatever niggas gonna do, they gonna do. Whatever y'all gonna do, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I done been to, shout out to my man Jaffe. I done been to the towers in Queens. I done been in Southside. I done been in the trenches. Rest in peace to my guy Maserati Fox. I done been there for Dolo. You know what I'm saying? Because a real Brooklyn dude, we the Warriors. We went all the way to the Bronx and made it home. You know what I'm saying? That's just my mentality.
I'll never forget that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to ask me? This is getting fun.
Damn. What else I got? Shit. Look, I might have to save something for my channel.
Yeah, you gotta bring me over. We could talk about whatever, because at the end of the day, right? You've been a staple in the culture for a long time, and I think people buy into our personalities where they don't buy into the content no more. Right?
Yeah.
So people will look at you and say, I don't like that nigga. But don't even know that half of the things that you've been seeing in the culture have been regurgitations that I done said on this channel because the big boys watch me. I got testimonies where people said, and I got it on camera, where people said, yo, don't stop doing what you're doing. I can show you texts from Charlamagne the God. Don't stop doing what you're doing. We watching you. I can show you, yo, they watching you at Rock Nation. They paying attention. So so that's why I carry it the way I carry it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the people who, I don't want to say the people that matter because everybody matters, but the people in the places that everybody want to be, they pay attention. But what they do, they take some of the things I say and flip it and bounce it and regurgitate it and say it their way. And I be like, where he got that from? Because people even hit me like, yo, such as a bitch your shit. What did he say? Yo, he said, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Niggas is watching. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's how I feel in the battle rap space, because one of my nicknames I used to say is like your favorite blogger's favorite blogger.
Right.
Why? Because all of the top bloggers I rock with.
Right.
You know, these are guys hitting my phone sometimes before they do their blogs to see like, yo, what I think about certain stuff. And then we'll talk, and then they'll go do their blog, and it'll be something that, you know, we might have discussed on the phone or whatever the case is. Some of them even shout me out before. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, that goes to show you, if you don't rock with me, the person that you watch, see the things that they say about me.
Yo, could we do me a favor? Could y'all do me a favor on the Playback Gang and the people in the chat? Could you subscribe to @NoMercyTV Network? Let's get him to 10 racks if we could. Let's get him to 10,000. He does a lot of content, does a lot of interviews. They do a weekly show. You know, they just do a lot of content, and we just need, you know, they need all the support they could get from us. This is one of my guys.
Let's chop this fable.
Yeah, let's chop this fable. Right, this is it right here. Let's chop this fable, and you know, it'd be a lot going on, and he's qualified to talk about battle rap. Oh, I'm on the damn wrong show. That's the other show. Hold on. Here we go. All right, we back. He's qualified to talk about battle rap because he's actually a league owner. So yeah, let's support him. Get him to 10,000 if we could. And start supporting.
I get to that 10,000. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and let's start supporting more people who look like you, who come from the culture, who could speak to the culture. That's why I called him to talk about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because and then start leaving comments on the channel. Let them know where you saw them at and where you sent them. I mean, who sent them? I sent them. And what's the next thing that you doing as far as y'all doing any battles?
So the next one we'll probably do like the top of the year.
Okay.
Just because, for one, I don't really like throwing events during the wintertime because people got to travel, and then you get the snow, and then people got all the excuses and stuff. So I prefer to do events when it's like nicer out.
Yeah, because you know niggas don't even like rain and shit. It be raining. Yo, it was raining, my nigga. Like, yo, who cares? Like,
listen, battle rap is one place I done heard every excuse in the book for people to no show. I'll go as far as to say somebody even said that they died to not make a battle. I'm not exaggerating. That actually happened.
They told you they died, or somebody else said they died?
Not me. It was another league.
Right.
But the person said that they died. That really happened.
Yo, you know what I found? I found a Dane Grease interview too. Yo, I got an interview with literally everybody in his computer. They just pop up sometimes. I'll be digging through folders. Like, oh shit, Day in Grease. I think I'm gonna drop that
Shout
tomorrow.
out to Day in Grease.
Shout out to Grease. Yeah. Vacant Lot. Shout
Definitely
out
one
to
of the best producers ever, in my opinion.
Yes. All right, Mercy. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here myself. I got some stuff to work on. I'm in album mode right now. So the name of my album is They Pull Me Back In. All the music you hear on this channel, I actually produced it. You know what I'm saying? So
Doggie Diamonds did
it is
this.
time to get back into my producer bag. Everybody want to be a blogger or a damn podcaster, right? So now I might as well go back into music. It's safe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll holler later on. I appreciate you for coming through. For everybody, make sure you subscribe to his channel. Let's try to get him at 10,000. You know, if it take a month, if it take a week, if it take a day, let's do it. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I got a lot of content coming. Goodness gracious, yo, it's gonna get bad, man.
Listen, follow me on everything at No Mercy Harlem. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, X, all that good stuff.
You be on TikTok dancing and shit?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
You know what? TikTok is more of a promotional tool.
That's what I use it for.
Like you put clips and stuff like that, but all the other wild stuff on TikTok is like, oh nah.
It's a rabbit hole
can't
though.
be
You
on
could be up all night looking down TikTok too. Follow me. Yeah, I'm on everything too. At Doggie Diamonds on everything. My Instagram, my backup Instagram is at Doggie Diamonds 2. Because they took down I had like 160,000 followers. They took my page down.
Damn.
They took my page down. And speaking of,
I've never dealt with my pages getting taken down from the internet before.
shit, I got demonetized. I done been through all types of madness in this. It hurt, bro. It hurt. It hurts. Like for you to build your platform honestly and don't do bots, that shit hurt. And this is my secondary channel, Doggie Diamonds Rewind. You know what I'm saying? Where you're gonna see a lot of the like the DeHaven. I repurposed some of that on a different channel because people who seen it here. And then I'm doing that for different purposes and shit. So all right, y'all, until next time, man, we out. It's Saturday night. I gotta go catch up on wrestling and whatever happened and stuff like that. So I'm gonna call you real quick and tell you who it is. Pick up your phone in 5 minutes.
Got you.
All right, till next time, y'all. Peace. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this.